Hey guys, welcome to the video. Thanks for joining today. Today I'm going to do another which shoe for you comparison between two high cushion Topo shoes. First I've got the Topo Phantom 4. It is considered a high cushion shoe from Topo. In these days it's probably what a lot of brands would call medium cushion. The Topo Atmos has been out a little bit longer. It is considered their max cushion shoe. There are lots of similarities between these two shoes. They both have pretty breathable, nice uppers. They both have what Topo is known for, the wide toe boxes, the anatomical fit. They both lock down pretty good around the midfoot and have some structure to the heel collar, which helps lock it in real good. Neither one of them have gusseted tongues, but they both use Topo's lace system, the little loops that go through the laces, that does a really good job of keeping them in place. They both have Ortholite midsoles. They're both using Topo's proprietary zip foam, which over the years, I know it was an EVA-based compound. I still think it's EVA-based, but they're doing something to it because it keeps getting lighter and more responsive. So the two shoes have a lot of similarities. You obviously get 3 millimeters more stack height in the Atmos. What I would say is the ride of the two shoes is actually very similar in a lot of ways. I would say you're a little bit more plush, a little more cushioned in the Atmos, but not a lot. Still extremely cushioned in the Phantom 4. I will say since the Phantom 4 came out a little later, they have made that foam even a little bit softer and bouncier. So I think it has a little bit more responsiveness. But I still would say if you're wanting to pick up the pace in the Atmos, I would not choose it for a speed workout by any means. Probably neither one of these shoes really, but you could definitely pick it up in a long run. It's got enough response that you're not like just mushing down in the foam and can't go. But it's a very cushioned, plush ride. They both are. So to me, the Atmos is probably at its best in long runs and recovery days. You can do those things in the Phantom 4, but I would say the Phantom 4 also has a little bit more range in that it's going to be very good for daily runs and just for wearing around where you want a good cushion shoe, but you still got a little bit more response than the Atmos. They both got a good bit of outsole rubber. It's a little harder to see here on the Phantom 4 just because the whole outsole is black, but there's rubber pods and a good bit of it is covered, and then it's very obvious to see the rubber pods on the Atmos. Anyway, I think they're both very good shoes. The Phantom 4 sells for $150. the Atmos sells for $165. But I guess that's the extra 3 millimeters of stack height. As far as fit on the foot, I think they're very similar. I do think the Atmos is very slightly wider. They both give you some stability on the run, just because even though they're neutral shoes, because they've got nice wide platforms, I would call them a stable neutral. They at least give some neutrality, especially if you're needed on the medial side, like you're rolling in. They both kind of are built to where there's a place where it goes out further on the bottom and higher up on the top. That helps with the stability on the medial side. They both have pretty standard laces that do stay in place well. Anyway, I think they're both good shoes. I think they can both be used for daily training, but I would lean more for the Atmos the Phantom 4 for daily training, the Atmos more for long days and recovery. What I was going to say is the fit of the Atmos feels a little wider to me. I have to tighten down the laces a little bit more to get it to lock in. I have a fairly medium standard width foot, very slightly narrower than standard width. So, Topo shoes work really well for me as long as I get the good lockdown in the midfoot and in the heel, which I can do in about all Topos. And then I just love the toe space. But these I do have to tighten down the laces a little bit more to get that lockdown in the midfoot. Anyway, those are my thoughts on these two shoes. I think they're really good. I think they're both going to last me 400 plus miles. Very solid. I had the Phantom 3s that lasted me, I was at 450 miles and retired them and still had miles I could have run in them. But good shoes. Just thought I would share my thoughts. If you like the video, please consider hitting the thumbs up. If you're interested in any more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. And other than that, I hope you're having a wonderful day. And keep moving.